Watch the bros react to this movie for the first time ever in our Masterpiece Theater video by subscribing to our Super Beard tier at patreon.com/superbeardbros. Now please enjoy the Super Beard Bros at the movies.
Hey everyone, welcome to Eff It Beard Bros. Someone paid us money to watch a movie in its entirety. It's 84-minute runtime. And they asked us to not only watch this movie, but to give a review. And so today, welcome to Beard Bros Letter Media, whatever you want. We're reviewing a movie today. Today, we watched a movie called I found a time machine at a yard sale.
Time machine I found at a yard sale.
Hold on. The time machine, parentheses, that I found at a yard sale.
Said it got
1.1
IMDb score. I thought it was like, that can't be true.
1.1 is generous.
This was the worst movie.
It was the worst thing. It was,
Look,
might be the worst thing ever.
you know what we should do for 3 minutes right now?
Nothing.
Yeah. Go. It's on YouTube. Go watch it. It's free. It fucking sucks. I don't wanna overact right now. I don't wanna overblow this, but this is one of the most disappointed things. I've never been more disappointed by something in my life. It was so shitty. Yeah. It was so poorly shot. The audio was terrible. Yeah. The actors did not look happy.
Literally couldn't hear anything.
The actors did not believe in this movie. Everybody looked sad and tired. There was raptors that were smooth in the movie.
Raptors were tight.
Is that my boredom?
Is that a microphone inside of...
Yes!
The
Raptors were the best part of the movie.
One raptor went like this.
One of them was like T-posing as another one was slowly creeping behind.
And there was one shot where it cut to a photograph of the forest and a raptor tail,
left frame.
But you know what never leaves frame? Almost anything. Because it's literally like if somebody walks from one place to another in the same location, deeper into a cave where no lines are said, for example, they just walk, you track the whole journey.
This movie was what people try to make fun of Lord of the Rings for being.
Yeah, it was like an establishing shot that was a whole movie.
So everyone knows The Room exists. I have seen The Room dozens of times. I have met Tommy Wiseau several times. I've seen The Disaster Artist. I've read the book. Every aspect of those types of media are fascinating, entertaining, but to Tommy's credit, he tried. He tried his best. The plot of this movie, literally...
I would love to hear what your thoughts are.
This is my plot of this is what I interpreted was the plot of the film. So, Robert works at an internet publication company. And he's going to work. He's going somewhere we don't know. He's on a bike. In the first shot, he's wearing a jacket. Second shot, he's not wearing the jacket. For the record, there's no sign that says yard sale, for sale, nothing.
It's an old man.
It's an old man that looks like Michael Verdi's father.
It's just a tea set. It's just a tea set and the prop.
The prop is...
It's the worst.
It just looks like someone took some paint and...
It's a Power Rangers ass little time machine. It looks like shit. It sounds like shit. Everything about it is shit.
He buys it for exactly $17, which the guy, played by Michael Verdi's dad, knows exactly how much money was in his wallet.
Why did he know that?
Because it was alluding to that he was the person the whole time. But there was no payoff ever.
Out to be that.
We called it from the 5 minutes in and nothing happened.
No, that's terrible.
Then he goes home and he pours himself a glass of orange juice for 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes, and he doesn't fill it up all the way. It's like halfway, and there's nothing, just slow sip, slow sip, slow sip. I have never in my life wanted to give someone instructions on how to drink a glass of orange juice before.
There's a couple things that happen in this movie only once. I'm gonna just go through them real quick.
Go.
A narration from like a voiceover narration happens only once.
From the main character.
Yeah, and he in that narration describes the entire plot of the movie, and that's all we get. Another thing that happens only once in the movie is that it cuts to a black screen with a title on it that tells you what happens next. Another thing that happens only once is that he sends this woman that he met maybe a day before. He literally says, "Why don't you go in the kitchen and make us a sandwich while I do the work," or some shit like that.
I'm getting kind of hungry. Do you think you can go to the galley and make us a couple sandwiches? Bring back some drinks, please?
Alright, just don't do any fancy maneuvers.
It is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be a time travel movie. He gets the time travel device only as a means of getting him to a spaceship. He meets the girl who instantly becomes his girlfriend. They don't talk about anything other than whether or not they liked what
Like
they
everything
just
that's going on.
whether
right
or not they like what they just did. They go to a planet where there's like a crystal cave. They walk to the back of the cave. They look at each other. They come close to smiling at each other. And it's the only OTS shot in the whole movie. And then they just both fade out.
Literally.
They fade out. Thanos out of existence, and the shot stays on the background.
And then she fades back into the shot at a different angle, front facing the camera.
But the background didn't change.
They go to planet D, which is D for dinosaur, which they find out after they get on the planet, and
Best part of the movie.
which he says aloud because the shitty raptors.
I'm so frightened.
Well, now we know what the D stands for.
That's the whole movie. They find out that they're space delivery guys for some dude. They have a Hunt for Red October moment that takes 41 minutes.
It's
This
Star
movie,
Wars,
it
it's
takes-
Star Trek, it's
They call it the Empire. They call it the Resistance. They
The movie assumes that the audience is an idiot.
they go
And
to
now we are one.
they go to a planet where a bar is called the Casbah, and they get a job, and they're like, I guess we'll do it. I don't even know what happened at the end.
They basically, there's these two guys, and they're like, we're here to see this guy. And they go, okay, sit down, have a drink, enjoy the show. And then there's 4.5 minutes of what may be the best part of the movie, which is
a belly dance.
a belly dancer. And,
An Earth belly dance.
an Earth belly dancer. It was the best well-lit shot. It was the best composed shot. And they ruined it by putting in reaction shots of the two characters drinking
The worst.
more alcohol or water
or
drinks.
sitting and doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, no emotion whatsoever. I agree.
God, no.
Do you want to know what actually happens at the end of the movie? They go to a planet they've never been to before in a spaceship that they don't know how to use, and they die on the planet, basically. They crash there, they get out, they find the thing they're looking for, they come back and they're like, oh no. They succumb to the idea that they're going to die, and then the guy's like, wait, we have a time machine. And then jump cut, they're back home. And that's the end.
Alright, not even.
Not
That's
even.
the part. You think the movie ends there with them like safe back at home?
No,
and
it should
then
have
they
ended.
go back to space.
He introduces his space girlfriend, time travel girlfriend, who is
Reveals
technically
that they
from
tied the
Hollywood.
knot. They
Yeah,
tied the
reveals-
knot
reveals-
somehow.
reveals his like instant fucking girlfriend to his family.
He
Cut to space again, and they go through the longest cave sequence.
It's a snowy planet with blue, and there's two shots that are right after each other where there's a horizon, white below, blue above, and they walk off into frame and out of frame, and then it jump cuts to the other one, and then they walk into frame and out of frame, same direction.
After they
That's
go to
the
the
movie.
family, they go to the longest walking sequence of the entire film.
Which has no purpose.
Which
is
is
just
they
a-
find the MacGuffin, and then it goes to them on a beach, and that's the end. It's the worst.
Freeze
thing I've
frame.
ever seen.
Can I just look? If you are making a movie, if you want to make a movie, here's one basic tip that even if your movie is bad, I will respect. You have to have an antagonist. You have to have a villain or a person or a thing that challenges
The
our
Empire.
main
Yeah,
character.
there's the Empire.
The Empire.
Yeah,
Okay,
remember
great. You know what the difference is between Star Wars and the movie that we just had? I'll give you one fucking
Years of
character.
filmmaking experience,
One, I'm going to say,
money, quality,
look,
acting.
yeah, I'm talking about the specific thing.
Yeah.
Darth Vader. There was a actual embodiment of this villain. Instead, what we got were two people walking on a green screen, not talking to anyone else in the whole fucking movie aside from the one Casbah
They
scene.
just walk, and then it's like, it's beautiful here. She's like,
I agree. They get a spaceship and they suddenly become.
it has white bread on board. It has those ugly plastic cups from your classroom.
Ain't on board. Let's talk about the fact that any time our two main characters spoke, there was only 3 shots. There was the establishing the two man shot,
Yeah, the medium.
guy, girl. Then there was The single close-up.
Straight on,
Straight
on
looking at
both
the
of
camera.
them.
Right at, like, one
Boom.
person looking right
Boom.
at the camera.
Show the clip. If we're showing clips, show the clip in the raptor scene where they see the raptors and then it cuts to her looking at him for advice, but she just looks right into the fucking lens, and then it cuts to him.
So I want to talk about one last thing before we close things out. This movie. Come close. Come close to this. You ready?
Hi. This movie was shot on a red cinematic camera. A red cinematic camera that shoots anywhere from 2 to 4K resolution. And this was in 2011, so at least 3K resolution. This movie was shot in a red. To give you an idea, the cameraman holding this, Michael Barrity, is using an iPhone to film us. This already looks better than what we saw in the film. In the film! This had more back up. Congratulations, there's been more camera movement in this video than there was in the film. And I'm not kidding. All of it was shot on a green screen except for the 2 scenes! 3 scenes! It sucks. It's a bad movie. It's not even fun to watch for badness' sake. You shouldn't watch this movie while you're high. You shouldn't watch it while you're sober. Maybe if you're on fucking PCP, you could get something out of this movie.
No, if you're on PCP, you'll just make another one.
You'll just punch the movie. Yeah, I just don't watch this movie. Don't go watch it.
Run.
You're gonna be like, I gotta see this fucking movie.
No.
You
no.
are gonna start watching it.
Don't.
And then I want you to tweet at me what time code you checked out.
That's a good one. Try and watch it.
Thank you to Tzar Nirankar.
Tzar Nirankar, come back here.
Slap.
Back here.
I'm just gonna tell you, we at Eff It Beard Bros here love doing what you guys pay us to do. Never, ever, ever. This is Sakurai meme. Never ask us to do anything like this ever again. This was awful.
The worst.
The worst. 84 minutes of my life wasted. Wasn't worth the money you paid us.
Hate it.
I've never been.
hate you, but like,
This is the most mean-spirited I think I've been on a YouTube video.
yeah, I hate it.
I'm gonna go home and eat poison. I'm gonna go home and eat bugs.
All right, guys, I want to go home.